Alright, so the framing is finished. I think y'all would have missed a little bit. I think we had done maybe these first 2 or 3 bays before we just didn't have. We're trying to hurry up and get it done and didn't really have the time to try to record it. But it was the same thing over and over again. Just putting up this plywood sets up top and then framing these 2x8. You could almost call them ceiling joists in this case. They're not really true rafters because they're not technically holding up the roof. These truss are. But they're basically rafter slash truss. If anyone was to actually go up on the roof, they would be supporting the 2x4s and the OSB that we put up there. So the reason that we put that OSB up there and basically the frame was just to help be able to get it there easier, was to add a vapor barrier between the 2x4s that the metal roofing is fastened to and the insulation. Because the metal roof will have condensate build up underneath it and everything. That's the reason metal roofs have to have the slats in order to let them breathe. So we wanted to make sure that that condensate didn't drip down onto the insulation. Next thing you know, your insulation starts smelling like basically like cat urine is what wet insulation smells like. It does not smell good. So that's where we did that, and then we actually framed it down with a 2x8 to give us our basically 12 inches worth of insulation that the inspector is wanting out here in this business. So it'll be R38 for the ceiling. In the kitchen, of course, we had actually done the ceiling is at a straight height. It's not going to be arched like this. It is straight level with the bottom of them. Of course, you saw us putting that in. We've got our attic access right there. It's not really going to be so much a storage attic. I doubt they'll store anything up there. It'll just be an access hole to access this little platform we put up here, pretty much from here to that wall. And then from here to, you can kind of see right there, that 2x4 going across. That is for the HVAC units to set on top of. There'll be one for this kitchen area and one for the guest area out there. So that's what that's for. That's just for those 2 units to have somewhere to set. But of course, we've got our windows all framed up after we did the mock-up, and they decided what they wanted. I've actually ordered those windows. We'll wait till they come in, of course, and you'll see those. They've actually, coming from the plant that I used to be the plant engineer for, with the programmed a lot of their machines and everything, designed and all. This is going to be a double door. It's supposed to be an arch door, which is why we didn't cut out the OSB on the top yet. So when we get the door, the arch door, what we'll do is we'll basically kind of put it up against it. We'll trace out that arch. Then we'll cut the OSB accordingly and probably add a little bit of framing around there just to give the arch a little more support. But with that being the case, we just left the OSB there and we'll cut it out then. Man door over here that will go out onto the patio. Of course, this goes in there. One thing that we're going to add is the owner, he was asking about putting a door over here in this corner to go into that area there. This, we built the bar top here. Basically, well, just the wall for it. We still got to obviously add the actual top and everything. The top is going to come out this way about 11 inches. There'll be like a little step here that we'll be adding. But the framing of it is here so we can put in our receptacles, outlets. We're basically ready to do the electrical and plumbing in here finally. In this hallway, there is no ceiling yet. The ceiling in here will be acoustical ceiling. It's like a drop down ceiling. You usually see it in a lot of businesses. It's like a 2 foot by 2 foot or a 2 foot by 4 foot pattern. I think what they're going to go with in here is a 2x2 and something a little bit more decorative that won't look just like the standard little acoustical drop ceiling. They're wanting something that'll look a little more fancy than that. We'll see what I can find as far as for those panels. But that's what's going to go in here. And the reason for that is to allow access and maneuverability for any kind of items that may need to be serviced going from the units and everything and down into these bathrooms, because these bathrooms where they are with that ceiling, the way that that all goes. So this will be a drop ceiling. Everywhere else will be sheetrocked. So in the bathrooms here, we are got our flat ceiling. It's basically at 8 foot. But I mean, pretty much, I mean, I think you've seen it. It's framed out. We've got a bunch of our supplies in here. Like I say, we're getting ready to do all the plumbing and electrical. This is the second bathroom here, of course, kitchen. And in here on this one, the rafters for the roof on that addition are also serving as the ceiling joist. So this will be slightly sloped. It's not, I think it's like a 1/12 pitch, maybe 1.5, but I believe it's a 1/12 pitch. So it's just slightly sloped up, and then just to tie in to the old existing building, which is all this, of course. And then we added in our dropped ceiling, regular sheetrock ceiling, but dropped from the original roof way up at the top. They don't need arch in here because it's just supposed to be production and prep area. So basically this is supposed to be the production area for making the wine and everything. And then this is the prep area, basically getting, you know, cheese, crackers, you know, little, you know, snack stuff, and the actual wines ready for customers. So that's the prep area. For now, they might be doing something a little different in here than the original plan, but eventually at some point this will definitely be the production area, and they'll have some big old huge wine vats and everything. So, but that should be it for the framing video. One other thing that we did do is this side, we weren't supposed to have to take it off, but again, because of the metal and breathability of the metal and condensate, we did go ahead and rip all that metal off over there and put the OSB on the outside with house wrap. So that is something else that we did add over there, that was off camera. We just kind of ripped the metal off and then put OSB out there real quick. So other than that, I think you've seen everything that we did out here. Besides putting in the can lights, we basically threw all those up so that I'm saying homeowner, business owner, will be able to come out here and look at the layout and see if they agree with it, like it, don't like it, if they want us to add one or two here and there. But other than that, hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'm really hoping that we can get down to the house flip #1 soon. It's been really cold, just been real busy. The whole hurricane thing has thrown a wrench in a lot of stuff, as far as just there's a lot of other things that we're having to do as well, besides just, you know, what we'd like to do, and just money issues as well. So as to why I can't really get down there. But hope y'all have enjoyed watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you the next time.